Good morning. Welcome to Evangel. My name is Lisa. We are really glad you're here. If you're new, we'd like to know it, and you can let us know by texting the word new to our church text number. It's listed there on the screen, area code 906-254-5444. If you're new, we'd also like to invite you to stop by the Welcome Center where we have a gift for you. If you're not new, you can check in by texting the word here to that same number. We have a group of people here called the Prayer Squad who are waiting to receive messages from you about the things that matter to you so that we can pray with you. And if you have a prayer request, all you need to do is text prayer to that same number, and we will pass on your prayer request and join with you in prayer. You can join the Prayer Squad and pray for others by texting online squad to the same number. One of the many ways that you can get involved here at Evangel is by giving, and there are a few ways that you can do that. You could go online to our website, evangelup.org/give, and you can give there. You could also text ECH Give to 77977. You could place a check in the mail, send it to our mailing address. It's listed there on the screen, or you could also place your gift in one of the 3 black boxes located in the back of the sanctuary. Today we have a number of announcements that we get to share with you. And the first, I'm really delighted to introduce Robby Fischer, who is the director of Gitche Gumee Bible Camp. Gitche Gumee has been a staple in the UP for more than 90 years, and he's here to give a short announcement regarding some needs that they have there at the camp.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm privileged to be here. Evangel Community Church has been a longtime ministry partner of Gitche Gumee, so thankful for that, but also thankful for this opportunity to share a couple of things that we're excited about as we attempt to minister to the local youth of our community and families from all across the country during our family camp. I wanted to share a few of those things with you, and first of all, I do want to talk about our youth camps coming up. Our theme this summer is lumberjacks versus copper miners, so pretty appropriate to the area. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. We're really looking forward to that. But even more important than that, our theme, our spiritual theme, our biblical theme that we're pursuing is we're going to go through the book of Luke and some into Acts as well as we study whatever it takes to know Jesus, whatever it takes to follow Jesus, whatever it takes to pursue Jesus. And then what do I do when I don't have whatever it takes? And we're going to be looking at the role of the Holy Spirit in our lives as well. So if you're interested or your kids would be interested, the last week of June is for our week of camp for our 6 to 11-year-olds, and that starts on Sunday and ends on Friday. And then the first week of July, starting on Sunday, ending on Friday, is for our older kids at the 12 to 17-year-old, for those campers. I see a couple familiar faces throughout the audience here that have been to camp before, and so we'd love to have your youth camper out there if it worked out for your schedule. The second thing we wanted to share with you guys is a few needs that we have for this summer. If you'd be interested in serving us out at Gitche Gumee, one of the main things we're looking for is counselors. We have most of our counselors lined up. A lot of local college students are going to be joining us. We have a few local teachers that are going to be helping out counsel at camp. But if you're 18 years or older and are interested in serving youth of our area, ministering to them, counseling them throughout those 2 weeks of camp, we would love to have you apply, and we can discuss that with you. My wife is here as well. We're going to be at that table that's in the foyer. We can discuss a lot more details. I don't want to take too much of our worship time this morning to do that. We're also looking for some support staff. That's for 15 and older. Anyone that really wants to learn a job well, we have all sorts of jobs for that position. Working in the dish room, maintenance, pots and pans, housekeeping, all of it. But even beyond that, we have a really intense discipleship and accountability program. So if you're interested in joining, most of those slots are filled. But we do have a few others towards the end of the summer. Again, we can discuss that with you. And then finally, we have some kitchen jobs available. We have a head chef that does all the ordering, all the planning. If you can cut a vegetable, we could use you. So we would love to have you out at camp. Again, we can talk to you more about that out there. There's a few pictures of some of our camp ministries that we have going on through this summer. But on the end here, you have a little QR code that you can scan if you're interested in joining us. Otherwise, come meet with us at the table. And again, just wanted to thank you for your time this morning, your partnership in ministry, and this opportunity to share some things coming up at camp. Thanks.
Thanks, Robby. So we have a number of other things that are going on. The first is that on Monday, tomorrow, we'll be having our Celebrate Recovery monthly meal. And if you have a hurt or a habit or a hang-up that's really got you in bondage, which most of us do, then Celebrate Recovery is for you. And once a month, on the second Monday of the month, we have our monthly meal, which is a community meal. Come and join us for a meal. See what Celebrate Recovery is all about. All are welcome. Next weekend, we will be hosting our annual Women's IF gathering. If you haven't yet registered to attend, there are some spaces still available. You can pick up one of the postcards that are in the Welcome Center and register there. It's going to be Friday night and Saturday, a wonderful time with Jesus and really good food and fantastic swag. So if you're a woman, high school and older, you are invited to attend our IF gathering. On the 17th of March, which is a week from today, we'll be hosting a inter-organization college worship night. That's going to be here at the church at 7 o'clock on Sunday the 17th. And if you're a college student, and I see many of you there, you are invited to attend. It's going to be a fabulous time of sweet fellowship and worship. That's next Sunday at 7 o'clock. Saturday, the 23rd, we will be holding our regular Profile Saturday, which is a planning day where all of the ministries come together, the people who are serving together. We come and we plan and we prepare for what God is going to do in the coming year. And so if you're a part of any ministry and you are a leader of any ministry, you should expect an email shortly about the specific schedule of when the different committees will be meeting. But even more than that, please be in prayer for us as we plan for what God has for us in the coming year. That's the 23rd of March, Saturday. That's an all-day event. Watch your emails for more information about that. As you know, we're in the middle of Lent season leading up to the resurrection of Jesus, and we have our reality reading group, and if you're not a part of that, you can easily text reality and join our Bible reading group. But in celebration of Easter and in preparation for what Jesus did for us on the cross, we have a couple of opportunities for you to consider. On Good Friday, we will be hosting a interactive journey through the pathway that Jesus took to the cross, a Stations of the Cross worship encounter. And the church is going to be open from 7:30 in the morning till the end of the day. And I'd just like to invite you to think about coming and walking through this worship experience that will lead you through step by step some of the really pivotal moments along Jesus' pathway to the cross. It's going to be reflective, it's going to be solemn, and it will draw your heart to Jesus. And I encourage you to consider attending that. At the end of that day, of this powerful worship experience, you will also be invited to join us in a special viewing of The Passion of the Christ. That will be shown at 6:30 p.m. here on Good Friday. Then we'll wait a couple days, and we will celebrate with one another in one big celebration at the Rosza, Jesus' resurrection. We will have one service at the Rosza, everybody together, 10 o'clock. If you'd like to have more information about this, or you want to share this information with your friends, you can text Easter to our church text number, and you'll get a short graphic that can be easily shared with your friends that tells the details of what it is that we will be doing as we think about and celebrate Jesus' resurrection. The time is running close for parents to sign up for the youth adventure trip on March 24th. The registration will close for that. So if you have a teen and you would like them to participate, you can either see Pastor Travis or sign up. I believe that the sign-up sheets are in the youth room for that. That's a few Sundays away. Finally, there's a lot of ways that you can join with us on social media, Facebook and YouTube and Instagram. Do so if you'd like. I'll pass it back to the worship team.